Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you tonight for a episode review on the new Game of Thrones episode, which is the last of the Starks, I believe. Last of the Four Starks episode, I believe it's called. So I'm going to discuss what I watched mostly and let you know my thoughts on this episode. So let's get started. Now, before I go into this episode, I just want to make y'all aware that there will be spoilers in this. If you have not seen this episode, don't watch this review for it. Be for everyone else, please be advised there will be spoilers. In the beginning, it shows that they're burning Jorah, Beric, Lady Mormont, and the Night's Watch guy, commander of the Night's Watch, or the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch guy. They're burning them alive. Not burning them alive, just burning their bodies because they fell from the Night King's army and all that, and died in the battle. Including Theon. Theon didn't make it, unfortunately. But overall, this episode was not bad. There were, however, some tweaks in the episode that didn't do so good. Like, right after they burned their bodies and all that, Jon said something that they'd honor their memory or whatever in the war to come against Cersei now. So after they beat the White Walkers, they're now planning on dethroning Cersei and mostly killing her is probably going to be the solution. But just to resolve that problem and to have peace in all lands and all that. But right after that, they kind of threw a little party or whatever. They got drunk mostly. And Gendry, Daenerys named Gendry, Lord of the Storm's End. Gendry Baratheon, she called him Lord of the Storm's End. And then he tried to propose to Arya, saying to be my wife and all that, of Storm's End as well. Unfortunately, she refused, because she said that's not for her. And, yeah. Then later on, it, what is it? Jaime, Tyrion, and, sorry if I paused for a little moment. I was just trying to think of what I left out to talk about for this episode review. But Jaime, Tyrion, Brienne, and Podrick were drinking together and playing that drinking game that Tyrion likes to play with everyone. And Tyrion just says one question he asks to Brienne, saying, "You're a virgin." And she did not like that answer. Because she was a virgin. In the show, mostly. Her character was a virgin. But then it gets to the sex scenes in this episode. Few sex scenes. I think one sex scene. Then Podrick gets lucky with some girls. So does Torment. He wanted to sleep with Brienne, but Jaime kind of had a crush on Brienne, so they pretty much banged. As simple as that, huh? And, yeah, after that, they're setting up plans to go take down Cersei and saying, we won the Great War, but now we'll win the last, which is against Cersei. And, pretty much they have to figure out a way to dethrone Cersei. Then it gets to where Jon has to say goodbye to Torment, and they're departing ways or whatever, because Torment's going back up north to his homeland mostly, so he can live in peace mostly, because they're done fighting. And so Jon lets them, and then Jon, I guess, says goodbye to Sam and Gilly as well, because he's heading to the capital to help Daenerys fight Cersei. And then him and Sir Davos ride off mostly. And then Daenerys and her army of ships and all that were on the coast heading towards King's Landing. And then they get attacked by Euron Greyjoy's fleet, and one of her dragons dies, unfortunately. Another dragon. It's really sad, but now she only has Drogon. I was like, dang. It's like Euron fucking Greyjoy. He's good at playing a bad character, but jeez, I'll be happy when I see him die in the show. In the show. But, yeah, this episode was not too bad. It wasn't really particularly the best, but it was good. In my opinion, it was good. I'll rate it in just a second after I clear up a few things so you guys understand what I'm discussing. But yeah, right after that, or ways before that, I forgot to mention this. Jon, or Aegon, or Jon, tells Sansa and Arya that he's Aegon Targaryen and he has a claim to the throne. And his mother was Lyanna or whatever, and his father was Rhaegar Targaryen. So he's technically a Targaryen, but he's been a bastard for a while, and he's just never gone by that name, Aegon Targaryen, until now. So he tells them, and they're just shocked. Well, I didn't see the reaction, but they're pretty much shocked and surprised. But yeah, after that, it gets to closer to the end of the episode where they are back in Dragonstone. Daenerys and her fleet, along with Grey Worm and Varys and Tyrion as well. Tyrion still thinks that Daenerys and Jon should both take the throne together, but Varys is thinking the opposite of that, saying one of them's probably gonna have to fight the other, or something like that, for the throne. I don't know how it's gonna end. Hopefully it ends very well, this show. But we won't know till the last episode, which is May 19th. But yeah, when it gets towards the end, uh, it shows Tyrion walking up towards the gate of King's Landing, along with Qyburn coming along out of the gate as well, to talk to Tyrion. And he talks to Tyrion for a little bit and says, "Oh, we're not going to surrender this city to Daenerys Targaryen," mostly Qyburn says, or whatever. Something like that. And then he goes up to Cersei, Tyrion does, and tries to discuss terms with her, saying, "Your reign is over. You should surrender it to Daenerys." And I forgot to say that Melisandre gets captured by that attack from Euron Greyjoy's fleet or whatever from the waters with his ships or whatever. And Melisandre's standing there right next to Cersei, and she says, "Do you have any last words?" Pretty much. And she says Dracarys. And then, what is it? Crap, the mountain or whatever chops her head off. And I was like, damn it. I was like, another one died. It was... I was kind of like, fuck Cersei and all that. That fucking bitch. But out of 10, I'm gonna give this episode a good 9 out of 10. It's a really good episode. It made me surprised because I wanted to see more what happens next, but I don't think I'm gonna see that till the next episode, which I didn't get to watch the preview to the next episode yet, but I will soon. But comment below, let me know what you guys thought of episode 4 of season 8, the last of the 4 Starks, I think the episode's called. And if you like this review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you tomorrow for the throwback movie review. And whatever other movie reviews I gotta do, which are Intruder, that I'll be reviewing hopefully soon. And yeah, thank you for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video.